Shannon Sharpe, I tell you, his attorneys, Lanny Davis and Shannon himself, they got right in front of this thing and they started just spilling all this stuff. And Shannon is he's a good talker. He's been offered a lot of money to podcast. He's on ESPN with Stephen A. Smith twice a week. He was a big draw over there, so he's really good at this. Meanwhile, speaking of a power imbalance, he's 55, very famous, very large. She's 22. Mm-hmm. She was 20 at the time. A little bit of a power imbalance, but nonetheless, so he gets that stuff out there, including some texts. And Tony Busby said, oh, we got some of that. And he starts putting out texts where she is excoriating Shannon Sharpe for fucking her in the ass without a condom when she said not to. She said, no means no. And Shannon said, you know what? I can't really process that right now. Can I call you back? Funny, he didn't put that text out there. So, I mean, I don't know if this is, it's kind of like Xavier Worthy. When you get out in front of it, it looks like, oh my God, that lying whore, that sprinter that Xavier Worthy was dating with. And in this case, oh, that lying little whore who loves to be choked. Well, no, not in this case. It sounds like. It's funny, too. They talked about that on TMZ. That, Harvey brought up that, she texted him and said, I've been crying because, you put it in my ass and you didn't wear a condom and I told you not to and no means no. And then they had Shannon's response. And then Charles says, as if Charles would not be on Shannon Sharpe's side. He goes, yeah, you can't make heads or tails out of any of this. Like, what? You can't make heads or tails out of that text? Really? But, that's the advantage of being Shannon Sharpe. Certain people love you. Yeah. But yesterday, in my opinion, some really big news in this story came out. That Lanny Davis had offered this woman, who's unidentified, $10 million. And that she had turned it down.
Oh, she wouldn't go away?
Nope. Wow. And Lanny Davis says, she's blackmailing him. So we were paying a blackmailer. It's like, oh, really? Is that the right thing to do?
Right.
Not only that, Lanny Davis said Shannon Sharpe decided to pay a blackmailer to avoid public embarrassment. Most people who decide to pay blackmailers do so without the slightest implication of admitting wrongdoing. Because you said that? Because that's not how people feel. If people would take the time to do some reporting and interview others who have made the same decision, they would know this. So who are you talking to that paid a blackmailer? Bill O'Reilly or James Franco or Antonio Brown, Deshaun Watson, R. Kelly, Bill Clinton? Those people that paid blackmailers? Who paid a blackmailer?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to pay a blackmailer.
No.
And I don't know anyone who said, yeah, I paid a blackmailer. Some people have said it, and it wasn't necessarily true. But I don't know. I'm not sure that Lanny Davis is handling this very well.
By the way, I think she would have taken the $10 million, right? Wouldn't she? Mm-hmm. If he offered $10 million?
Yeah.
He did offer $10 million.
Yeah.
Lanny Davis admitted it.
Are you surprised that she didn't take it?
Yeah, I am.
Kind of, yeah.
What was the object of that?
She wanted 50.
She's angry.
Yeah.
She wants to win the case, I think. It sounds like.
At that point, $10 million. All right.
I agree.
I'm trying to,
I'm surprised she didn't take the money.
Understand the trauma that's going on.
But it gives her more credibility, doesn't it? That she turned it down?
Yes. Well, that's what I'm saying.
It's a hard road that she's on now.
The only evidence is that Lanny Davis is saying.
Yeah. It sounds like Tony Busby has more coming.
He's got the sex tape coming. Also,
he says that there's some other people apparently who are not happy with Shannon Sharpe.
Oh, what's his name?
I know. What is Antonio Brown texted? Because
that's a good question.
He texts Shannon Sharpe gay stuff constantly. Like Shannon Sharpe's car seat, which will be a normal seat with a big dick in the middle of it.
Actually, I really find that entertaining. That and a whole lot of money. I'm really kind of on Team AB.
You're not the only one. People love him now.
Yeah.
She said he threatened to kill me numerous times, to brutally choke and violently slap me. She has that in quotes, too, so I have a feeling they might have that on tape. I don't know. Lanny Davis says, it's all sexual role-playing. If it's sexual role-playing, why did she say that no means no and all that, and why didn't he say something besides, I don't know how to process that. That doesn't sound like sexual role-playing to me. And the other conversation they had, did you hear what TMZ, the story they had today?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. When they're talking and they're going to go out in Los Angeles or something, and she says she makes some comment about him choking her.
Yeah.
And then Shannon says, yeah, but it's not a good look what you did to me.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Seems to be saying that we're even. Like, yeah, I did something bad, but you did something bad too.
But what was it?
I didn't say. Just says, not a good look what shit you did to me. So.
The shit that's getting him in trouble with the messages, because physically, she could do nothing against him.
I don't know what
she stabbed him, or
yeah,
I mean, he's too big to.
I think Shannon Sharpe though is very liked. I mean, if this were Pat McAfee, for example, I don't think Pat McAfee would fare as well. The fact that she's a little white girl. Oh, did you see her picture, Brandon?
Yeah.
She looked like such a little white girl to me.
Really?
Why? I could only see her
Hispanic.
from the waist up.
Oh no, there's full shots of her.
Oh, that's her?
She looked like Emmanuel Shariki, remember from right in that photo from Entourage.
Yeah.
Oh, she is a tiny little thing.
But she looks whiter. She looks whiter there than she does in other pictures. She looked Hispanic.
Is that bikini revealing areola? Or
yeah.
Is there like edge?
Oh, maybe. But she doesn't have a huge rack. Girl looks like a guy.
I think.
Yeah.
This is really funny to be saying this, but does Shannon Sharpe do better because she's white than if she were a little black girl? I think he does.
Probably.
Why?
I just think he does. I can't even explain it. Just like I said, I think
She was asking for it. Or is that?
I don't know. I'm not sure
What's the
exactly.
logic?
I don't know if anyone can explain this, but I think people know what I'm talking about when I say that. And if it was Pat McAfee and it was a little black girl, I don't think Pat McAfee would do very well with the same circumstances.
No.
I really think he'd get reamed.
I mean, it'd be like, why am I in this discussion?
Choking a black girl. Oh my God! It's like a lynching.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I just think he's. I mean, there's so many things like that. You can reverse them, and it's almost stupid. But the funny part about these stories, and there's so many like this. I mean, so many. There's stories today. 2 other stories like this today. A lot of times, I feel like we're being asked as members of the public or whoever we are to sort of go, "Oh yeah, I get it," and it's like. Me Too also, the Me Too thing, when people tell these stories about what these people did, whether it's Les Moonves or Harvey Weinstein, and I don't think regular people can really, this is not our world at all. We don't live in a world where like Shannon Sharpe, when he met her, they were supposed to meet at a gym, and he sent her an NDA to sign before they met. How can we possibly understand what's going on with these people? I mean, this is a whole nother world.
Yeah.
It's crazy.